If you were awake early enough or late enough, you may have seen something quite incredible in the sky overnight. Some lucky Rhode Islanders were able to catch a glimpse of the northern lights.
12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie spoke to one of them and our own 12 News meteorologist TJ Del Santo about the phenomenon.
Well, in order to see the lights at their best, you had to be in a spot ideally away from city lights and at a time where no clouds got in the way. And you also had to be awake between about 1 and 2 a.m. this morning. A strong solar storm helped the northern lights become more visible to some overnight,
which sent particles from the sun into the Earth's magnetic field, and those particles kind of traveled through the magnetic field and interacted with our atmosphere, and all of the molecules in our atmosphere got excited, and we saw all the light just break out across the sky. 12
News viewers from across Rhode Island sent us mesmerizing images from their points of view, like this photographer in Charlestown and here in Warwick. Plus this view from Ross McClendon at Johnson's Pond in Coventry. He says his long exposure camera was able to capture it better than the naked eye.
I got to that spot around 1:15, got things set up, and just pretty soon after I got things set up, that activity just really suddenly picked up for, a few minutes.
For Ross, this was a bucket list moment, and he says worth sacrificing some sleep to be able to see.
It was a lot of fun to get to see it last night. It was really cool and makes me want to, head up like to Alaska or Canada or something like that sometime where they're, right overhead and that sort of thing. But it was really cool to get to see them here where I live in Rhode Island.
Very cool that he was able to shoot that, because I was not awake for any of that today.
And it's pretty rare to get them that vivid this far south. It's normally, upstate New York and far northern New England. Now, slight chance that that happens again for tonight, but an Aurora forecast is just that. Doesn't always pan out. But as you mentioned, you want to find a dark area away from city lights. Obviously, we want to get rid of the cloud cover as well. So take a look. Look due north, dark rural area. The moon will be in our favor in that it's not a full bright moon. And right now, the good news here is that we don't expect like a solid overcast, but rather partly cloudy skies. And generally, the window is between about 10 p.m. and 2 in the morning. Of course, last night it was peaking between around 1 and 2. I think the clouds break just enough so that if this does happen again, and again, it's a forecast, it's not always guaranteed, the sky should cooperate. And on the cool side, temperatures that'll be in the 40s.
Aurora Borealis at this time of year in this part of the country? Well, it happened.
Well, thanks to a powerful solar flare that headed toward Earth. The northern lights were visible in our skies overnight. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie spoke with a Rhode Islander who was able to spot them for himself.
Well, Ross McClendon loves nature and weather phenomena, and he went to Wyoming in 2017 to see the solar eclipse. But he says he considers himself lucky he didn't have to leave the state to see the northern lights early this morning. Consider this bucket list moment checked off for Ross McClendon. The Warwick resident drove around last night in search of the best spot to see the northern lights and ended up at Johnson's Pond in Coventry.
I mean, it's a 20-minute drive, which for a Rhode Islander is a long way, right?
Ross says he caught the flashes of green between 1 and 2 a.m.
For getting to, experience that for the first time, well worth getting out and losing a bit of sleep for that.
Folks like Ross, who were in a remote area at a time with little or no cloud coverage, were in the best position to capture high-quality images or see it with the naked eye.
Greens are the most common. Even, with a moderate solar flare impacting us, you'll see some greens. To get red, that's very uncommon to see with the naked eye in Rhode Island. Typically, you see that up in Iceland or Norway or Finland. Because this was so strong of a solar storm, we were able to see it here in Rhode Island. They saw it as far south as North Carolina and Texas.
12 News this morning meteorologist TJ Del Santo tells me because of that strong solar storm, satellite communications can sometimes be interrupted.
Those, especially with ham radios, could probably hear the static. We might have to wait a little while to find out if there have been any impacts to satellites that are orbiting the Earth.
TJ told me typically the best time to view the lights is around the equinoxes, but they could be viewed at any time depending on how strong the solar flares are from the sun. Live in studio, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.
Now, here's your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
In fact, even a slight chance that we could see this again for later tonight. Of course, Aurora forecasts are tricky, and obviously you need the skies to be clear. So we'll check it out. First of all, where else are you going to look? north, and especially low on the horizon, as TJ had mentioned, the green color, the more prominent. And what we're anticipating for later this evening and overnight, I don't think it's complete clearing, but it's more of a partly cloudy sky. But if we do get another repeat of this, you may be able to see some of the lights through the cloud cover. And the best time is usually between about 10 o'clock in the evening through 2 in the morning. Of course, last night, or early this morning, it was generally around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So we will keep you updated.